What's up, everyone? How you doing? Kevin Anderson for Anderson Passing Academy. We're out here. It's a linear day, so I'm working on my speed training with my coach Johnny from ProTrain. So he's going to explain a little bit more in depth. I'm going to give you an overview of how this workout's going to go. So it's going to start with an active warm-up. It's going to go to movement prep into another activity called first things first. So these are all different aspects of the warm-up. It's kind of like start slow and progresses with form, technique, and Johnny will explain more about this and gets us into our work set, which is going to be heavy resisted sprints, 10-yard increments, the 1080 sprint, incredible machine. So we're going to be doing tapered increments of our speed, loaded, unloaded. Johnny will explain that.
What's going on, everybody? This is Coach Johnny with ProTrain. Today we just got done with our active dynamic warm-up. We're getting into our movement prep, which involves a march, a bound, and a skip. These are the three very important things that you need to be able to master. They're basic movements, but if you master these, you'll be considered fast, and this is gonna definitely help your acceleration. After movement prep, we get in what I call first things first, and what that does is prime us for absolute speed and max velocity.
Getting into movement prep, starting with the march, resisted march, and what he's working on and focusing on is force production, pushing back into the ground with the right posture. And in place, push forward, just like that. Good. Doing a skip for 20 yards. He's gonna focus on when he gets into hip flexion, really push down. He's gonna push down. Here we go. And go. There you go. Pop, float, skip, working on stride length and frequency, working on that ground contact. Here we go. Get the rhythm. There you go. Yup, 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 yup. Perfect. Very nice. Very nice.
Okay, so now we're getting into first things first. Really working on that transition into upright posture, into max velocity. This is a great drill that can transfer your speed into absolute speed, as well reinforce good mechanics.
Now he's gonna do mini bounding for 20. Really focus on dorsiflexing, going just above the ankles. Go. Now we're gonna progress from mini bounds to mid bounds. So he's gonna go above the ankles to the mid of the shins, and we're still working on that transition, working on good frequency, really emphasizing the hamstrings. Hey! Speed, speed, speed. Hey! Very nice. Now we're gonna put it all together. We're gonna go mini bounds to mid bounds to full straight leg bounds into that cycle. Here we go. Speed.
Back through video analysis of Kevin's last part of first things first to finish the series. One thing we always got to reinforce with Kevin is the straight leg bound. With him, he has a difficult time with going from mid bounding to straight leg bounding. Go from mini bounding to mid bounding, and then we'll come and we'll just go straight leg bound to cycle and then put it back together, and it really works well for him.
To fix the last part of Kevin's phase, that straight leg bound into the cycle. He's gonna go straight into straight leg bounding for 20 yards, and then he's gonna get a nice cycle. Here we go. Push.
So Kevin did a really great job of really progressing throughout the series. He did mini bounds really well, good RPM. He got above his shins in the mid bounds, and those straight leg bounds, he really took advantage of that coaching cue and really used his hamstring to build out that length and had a great transition. That's why you saw him finish the field.
Now we're getting into the agenda of the day, which is heavy acceleration contrast. So we're gonna build his resistance up. So we're gonna start with a 15 kilo sprint in first gear. Here we go. 15 kilos. 169.
So we're seeing off the jump really good splits from resisted to unresisted. We're getting better numbers than we've been getting in the past week. So things are really working, and Kevin's a builder and we're continuing to build. So next phase, we're going 20 kilos of resistance, then unresisted. One thing we really need to work on with Kevin is the posture coming out. His hips are going up instead of forward, and we're just gonna fix that, and he's gonna run blazing.
And what was that last?
Kevin's force production, he got a really good jump on that first step, and by his third step power went down a little bit. That happens a lot with Kevin's left side. We always got to reinforce that with him, and he gets it, and then the power increases. But what the 1080 is telling me right now, for the most part, every step got better except that third step, but he really picked it back up.
After our 20 kilo resisted sprint, we're going unloaded. Let's see what he does.
So I just got a 1.58, and that maybe he started a second early. I don't think so, because that was the best start I've ever had. But that's also a number I've never come close to. My best before that was a 165. So yeah, that was my best start. So we're gonna do that same thing again, see if I can get close to it, and we'll honor it. All right. So here we go. Time we went unresisted and I got a 166. So the first one 169, we went up in resistance. Second free sprint 166. We might have had a 158. We might have had another rep in there that will sneak through for another video for a preview for you guys, but we're gonna try and honor it first.
So now we're bumping it up to 25 kilos. Nice. Unresisted after 25 kilos, 10 yards. See what he does.
Just went unresisted after 25 kilos, so only one more threshold. We're gonna go to 30 now. That one after 25, the free sprint after that, I got a 166 split. So my best ever is 165 still. We're hanging in 166. Last Friday, I couldn't even get all the way up because of my workload. I was too tired. So this last set here and last free, hopefully we get under 165, and it's really good.
Two, 4, 5. That's what I call winning. Oh, 157. I got it.
157.
157.
Are you kidding me?
I swear to God, man.
Because earlier when we were tapering, I know if you've been watching with us this whole time, we were tapering. So we started 15, then 20, 25, 30. After that first 15, or is this first 20? After the 20, I came out, my first rep ran a 158. And like my posture was the best it ever been, it was the best rep ever. We just didn't really believe it because I never ran that fast. Well, we worked all the way up to 30 kilos, tapered. My first free now, I just ran a 157. So we gotta go back and honor that. So we got a 158, 1.157 on record for today. I'm stoked, I'm gonna keep going. Let's see what we can get.
Last unresisted touch. Let's see what he does. Damn. Woo! We gotta end on that. We got.
Whoa!
Hey.
Let's go, baby.